Hey guys, how's it going? It is Joy and I am back yet again with another video. Welcome to the channel. I am gonna go ahead and get right into the video. But first of all, I just wanted to say welcome. This channel is called Live Narc Free. It is all about inspiring and motivating you guys to live your best life. So I actually have a really good topic today. It actually comes from Gary. Shout out to Gary. He asked me about a topic, and I think a lot of us, we go through this, or maybe you haven't, maybe you could be going through it now, or maybe you already overcame this, but the question was, why would someone choose the ex over us? And this happens all the time, like without fail, without even thinking about it. It's almost kind of like on autopilot. Now, this could be a narcissist, or this could also just be a regular relationship. Same thing. But usually the narcissist would choose an ex over us because, for one, they already know that person. They're used to them. They're comfortable with them, and they know what to expect. You know, it's not anything new to them. You know, there's no reason to grow and expand and to improve themselves as an individual person. Now, again, this could also be just a normal person as well. This person may not even be a narc, but what happens is, again, they are used to that person. They know them. They're not going to challenge them to be a better person. They're not going to challenge them to evolve, grow spiritually, emotionally, psychologically. You know, what do they say? The X is an X for a reason, you know. It's an example of what not to do, an example of what shouldn't be done, you know. Like, is a reason why they broke up with that person, is a reason why you broke up with that person. But I feel like sometimes, so let's say if you broke up with your ex recently, right? And let's say, you know, you haven't heard from the ex. They kind of just was like, okay, you know, I'm breaking up, you do your own thing, I'm gonna do my own thing, you know what I mean? And you haven't heard from them, and let's say, you know, you're living your life, you haven't necessarily forgot about your ex, but your ex is not really on your mind. You're like, okay, you know what, that was an example of what not to do. I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna find somebody better, right? You know, you've given yourself a little time to heal. Maybe you're not fully healed, maybe you haven't fully gotten over your ex, or maybe you haven't forgiven them or something. You just still, they're in your mind. It's like, hey, it's an ex, but you meet somebody else, right? This person is cool, this person is friendly, this person is supportive, they're helpful, they're loving, and they're caring. But maybe it's not something that you're used to. Maybe it might even make you feel uncomfortable, or this could be happening to your person, whoever you're dealing with. They could be uncomfortable because you're treating them right, you know, and they're not used to that, right? And so because they're not used to it, they actually reject you. They actually end up going back to an ex, or going back to somebody else that they may have, like a monkey branch. They could monkey branch back to a friend that they used to mess around, right? But they would rather choose over you because it's safe. It's comfortable. It's like a lot of people are scared of the unknown. They don't want to know, like, what they don't know. You know what I mean? Like, they'd rather go back to what they are more, it's safe, it's secure, it's not such it's comfortable. As I said, you know, a lot of people don't want to go outside of that comfort zone, but you know, to live in that comfort zone is to cheat yourself out of real true love, out of happiness, you know, out of success, out of prosperity, out of abundance. You know, what did they say? Comfort zones, great things never came in comfort zones. So definitely I seen that quote somewhere. Let me know if you guys saw it too. But yes, Gary, that was definitely a great question. I hope that was helpful. But yeah, like, people, like, again, if you're dating somebody and you know you're getting to know them, and you're treating them right, you're treating them really good, nothing is going on, you know, and out of nowhere this person just is like treating you bad, talking down on you, being toxic, ghosting you, being negative, always trying to fight, always trying to constantly argue and bring up things to confuse you and make you feel bad. Nine times out of 10, the ex is back in the picture, and the ex is maybe feeding them lies, saying like, yeah, I'm better than them. I can treat you right. You know, we was together for all this time. We got all this history together. You don't even know that person. How you know they're the one for you? You know, me and you, we've been together for, you know, a couple years, maybe 2 to 3 or 4 years, maybe even 5 years. You know me, I know you. You don't know that new person. How do you know that they're not going to mess up? How do you know they're not going to try to play you? You know, I've been with you. I've been living with you. I've been taking care of you. They can't take better care of you. They don't got nothing. Look at them. You know what I mean? So an ex, you know, whether you're the ex or your person is dealing with the ex, that's what they're feeding them. They're feeding them those lies. Now, if that person if they listen to them, then that should kind of tell you who it is that you're dealing with. You don't want to deal with anybody that's still in contact with an ex or that's entertaining an ex, because it's showing you that they're not really into you anyway. They're just playing games. They're leading you on, you know, and at the end of the day, you're going to be the one end up hurting. You're going to be the one with the short end of the stick at the end of the day. And that's hurtful. You don't deserve that. So if you're dealing with someone and they're mentioning like an ex, you know, if they're talking about, oh yeah, I saw my ex or I hung out with my ex, that's a red flag. You need to get out of there. It's not worth your time. It's not worth the heartbreak. You deserve a lot better than that, right? You don't deserve that. You know, and I'm actually speaking on experience. So there was a guy that I had ended up meeting. We were actually really cool. We were friends. And I didn't really know that he was still like in contact with his ex like that. And so I didn't really take it that serious. I was just like, oh, whatever, because he was kind of like, oh, whatever about it, like basically trying to make me feel secure, like he wasn't talking to an ex. But then he claimed that his ex got pregnant, and so that basically meant that she was going to be in his life. And so I still kind of decided to play along with it or go along with it. And that was when I wasn't fully evolved, right? I didn't really know myself like that. But yeah, and so I did entertain it, but unfortunately, it didn't end well, right? And I just say all that to say is that if somebody is entertaining an ex, if they're giving you the vibes that maybe they still may be interested, maybe there's like some sort of competition that is happening, take heed and let that ex have that person. Because again, if that person that you're dealing with wanted to be with you, they would be with you. They would prove to you and show you that that ex means nothing. Now, I do understand that some exes are like either baby mamas or baby daddies. I know that's like a crazy word. But, and that too, it's understandable. Those scenarios and situations happen. But it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be with that person. And it's your job, whether it's you or your person, they have to make, well, it's good for us to already be secure inside of ourselves, right? But if the person really wants to be with you, they're going to make it known and let you know that I don't want anything to do with that person. I'm not interested. I'm interested in you. And you are the only person, right? So you shouldn't have to fight for this person's attention. You shouldn't have to prove yourself that you're better than the ex. Like there should be no competition. Somebody's putting you in a competition, then let that other person win, because it's not worth your time, because it's always going to be like that. It's going to be a never ending battle, you know, so that's not something that you want to be a part of, right? So I do hope that that was helpful for you guys. And as far as the narcissist, know that a narcissist will always put you in competition. They're always going to be triangulating you with exes, baby mothers, ex-wives, ex-husbands, friends, family members, random people, strangers. They're going to probably even triangulate you with kids, you know, dogs, animals. Sometimes they will literally do that, you know. I know it sounds funny, but it's like really crazy. But yes, you guys, so just know that sometimes people will choose their ex over you, but understand it's not about you, and it's really about that individual. It's about their insecurities. It's about their unwillingness to grow, their unwillingness to become a better person, to grow themselves. Like, that's what we're here to do. We're here to grow and expand and evolve. and be the best versions of ourselves. Now, if your person, right, is entertaining an ex, that should let you know that they're not interested in being a better version of themselves. They want to stay where they're at. They're okay with mediocrity. They're okay with not doing anything with themselves. Like, they're okay with just however you see how they're acting. If what how in the way in which they're showing up in the relationship is not in alignment with you, and they are entertaining an ex, which that ex is probably a vibrational match to themselves, so it's like they're almost like dating themselves, so they don't want to change, then that's up to you. Have to say, okay, I'm going to change. I don't want to be with that person because they're not exercising the ability to grow and to be a better version, of themselves. And that's on them. That's not your responsibility to change another person. It's not your responsibility to say, oh, you need to leave that ex alone. Don't go back to them. If they wanted to go back to that person, that was their choice. They got to live with that regret. And then they're going to see you move on to somebody better. All right. So I hope that this video was helpful, you guys. Make sure that you do like, share, and subscribe. I would really love to hear you guys' feedback. If you guys want to learn more about this, I do have another video called Why the Narcissist Chooses Someone Else Over You. Definitely take a look at that. That would definitely be like a follow-up to this video. And then also, if you guys would like to learn more about how to let go of the narcissist, I actually do have a free download that you guys can download like today. And then you can listen in and, just give you some, some encouragement, some enlightenment on how to let go of the narcissist. Because I know it's a struggle, right? It's an everyday struggle, but just take it one day at a time, right? We're going to get through this together. So anyway, I love you guys. Again, I would really love to hear your feedback. What did you guys learn? What was your biggest takeaway? And how you've dealt with somebody that you were dealing with, they chose an ex over you. So I would really love to hear about it. All right. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.